Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start by giving all praises and glory and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. My name is Brother Park from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, down here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the ones listening again. And I want to get into a short, quick lesson. I'm going to call this lesson Trump Shot At Again. This is the second time, this year. All right. First time it was crazy, man, because he was doing in the middle of his rally, somebody tried to shoot him. Now you got the second time, it says shots fired at Trump National Golf Club with former president on site. So they're trying to take this man out, bro. These guys are trying to take this man out. And what this shows is there's a division in America, all right? Because you got people trying to take Trump out, and ones that vote for Trump, that love Trump, especially these Edomites, man, they're going to go crazy about this, bro. They're going to continue to go crazy about it, and it's going to get to the point where all hell breaks loose in civil war, So, this man had been attempted to be assassinated 2 times now, man. So it's definitely going to get to a point where all hell will break loose, over this whole president election thingy, because it's the division, man. All right. And this reminds me of the video with the Edomite. He was saying how no matter how this election goes, there's going to be civil war. All right, and they're just showing you now, because even if Kamala gets into that seat, there's going to be people, especially these Edomites, that are going to be irritated, mad, feel like Trump was finessed out of the seat. And then if Kamala or Trump get elected, you already got people trying to assassinate him in the first place. So that just shows how much people want Trump gone. All right. So if he is elected, there's gonna be chaos, amongst the streets. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get straight into it. The first scripture I thought about is the scripture sedition among men, because it's gonna get to that time where no one's going to care about the ruling powers anymore, because now they feel like people are going to start feeling like they've been played out of their votes, played out of their time, and people are going to be irritated with it. So a lot of people are going to do things out of the course of their own actions. It says, this is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." All right, so there's going to be sedition. This is prophecy, bro. Of there being sedition among men, lawless times where people do disregard, the laws, the government, the president. No one cares anymore. They're going to be invading one another, and it says they shall not regard their king nor princes. All right, so they're not going to regard the people that's in that ruling power. They're not going to regard, anything of such, even when it comes to, the laws that these devils have put down, for people to follow. All those laws will be broken. All right, and it's going to get so bad. It's going to get so bad, man, where the military is going to have to come out here, man. And they're going to have to bring the military out here, because the police are not going to be able to handle all that. You had the last time we had riots and, for the whole BLM protest, you had the army come out there, National Guard, and they was out there shooting people with rubber bullets, man. So imagine how much more when you get these, these Edomite biker gangs, All right, all these different races, Edomite organizations, and all these different gangs and stuff. They start joining into the riot. There's gonna be a civil war because a lot of people don't play about the election, man. Me personally, or brothers personally, and inside this truth, we can give two shits. But one thing we do know is that the way this election is going, bro, something's definitely gonna pop off. So we definitely watching, man. We definitely watching. We ain't voting though, but we watching, But it says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So that course of their action is gonna stand in their power, man. They gonna do whatever the fuck they want. These people of this world are gonna do whatever they want because it's gonna be a sedition. No one's gonna regard the laws. Slakia. No one's gonna regard the laws of this place or how this place is run or anything, bro. Everybody's just gonna be going crazy. Let me get that real quick. What's it called? I'm probably just getting my BLB, Blue Letter Bible. Civil War. Should show it in NLT. Nope, didn't show it in NLT. Kingdom divided. Yep. What? Right here. Yep. It's Mark chapter 3 and verse 24 says, "And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand." All right. Actually, I'm going to start verse 23. It says, "And he called them unto him and said unto them in parables, How can Satan cast out Satan? And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand." All right. So these devils are going to be going against each other. Satan's going to be casting out Satan. You got the Republic and the Democrat. They're all the same bird, but two wings of the same bird. But, these devils, be plotting and scheming to make it seem like, they're against each other. Because at the end of the day, these devils are going to need that chaos to establish the order that they want to establish through martial law. That's the ultimate goal these devils want to do. So it says, if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. So that kingdom be divided against itself, it's not going to be able to stand. All right, because you got fighting inside, Babylon, America, and all these enemies are just watching like, fuck, man, they're fighting each other. Oh, this is the time to attack. All right. So a lot of the enemies of America are going to use that time to be able to attack. And it says verse 25, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. So hold on. Do not stir. Yep. So if a house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. All right. So even in your own house, bro, if a house be divided against itself, it's not going to stand. You're going to have people leaving the house, getting kicked out. All right. Because they're not agreed. All right. They don't have the same beliefs or the same, opinions, on things. So even if a house, be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. It says, and if Satan rise up against Satan, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. So now we're starting to see these devils are rising up against each other and they're being divided. So that just shows that he's not going to be able to stand for much longer, but he has an end. And that end is coming very quickly and shortly, because now you're seeing how, you have these, you got Esau, they're getting riled up. All right. If you're watching, you see how Esau is getting riled up about these elections. All right. From the Republican side. All right. But that's the same thing with the Democrat side. They're getting riled up too. All right. And you got people trying to assassinate Trump. So it's only a matter of time, bro, and it most likely would start this year. You know, just given how things are looking right now, how bad it's getting. So, like, I got a phone call and missed up the screen record as I was teaching. But to get back to it, it says Mark 3 and verse 24, a kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. So that kingdom being divided by civil war is only going to collapse. All right, and this was an NLT version, so like, yeah, I ain't say it. But it's going to collapse, bro. All right, and that's what Babylon right now is looking like it's leading up to is civil war. All right, where people in Babylon are rising up against each other. Now it's going to be about, what type of American you are. All right. And not only civil wars are going to, come up, but it's going to be race wars, bro. Race wars, where if you're this race, all right, let's say, you're an Edomite, bro. You all the Edomites are going to be packed up together. All the Jakes are going to be packed up together. And they're going to be, selling it out, bro. You also just recently, not to get too off topic, but, I just want to bring it up how Jake was just lynched, bro. It was just a post going around how Jake was lynched. The brother Bar had did a lesson on that, but Jake was just lynched. And I forgot what city it was, bro, but people are responding to us like, bro, I know that dude. That dude live around my neighborhood, so you definitely got Edom that still have that grudge against Jake, and they're lynching Jake, and they're having, they doing all types of stuff to Jake behind closed doors and not getting caught. All right. So all these things are going to come back to pass, and the reason why is because we are in the end times, bro. We are in the times where all hell is going to soon break out. All hell's gonna break out. All everything, bro. All right. So we're in that time, and the best thing you can really do is prepare yourself spiritually to to prepare yourself spiritually, to be ready for that time, man. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I just want to get into a quick lesson on that because that was a current, news event that just popped up. The brothers just talking about it in the chat. So shots was fired at Trump during at the National Golf Club. All right, while the president was on site. All right, so a lot of people are trying to assassinate Trump. Take him out. All right, this is also a little Christian page. Just come out with articles and stuff. So they be in there saying, JC's coming and stuff, but really Yahweh Shai is coming, man. The Lord's coming, the true Lord of the Bible. All right. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give the honor to and apostles a great millstone once again. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Shalom.